Hey guys, what's up? DanH29 here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Carpenters blocks. It's a really awesome mod, I love it, and I'm going to start right over here. It's kind of ugly, I was really playing around with it, but I want to tell you right now, these are all Carpenters blocks. They're not real blocks. If I pick block any of this, it's going to bring me to one of these blocks I have in my hand, and I'll be showing you all these cool designs and how to do all of this, because none of this is a block. In fact, these aren't even slabs. They're Carpenters blocks. So, designs and everything, I'll go through it all, and if you have any questions, do exactly what I told you to do in my last video, which is still going on right now, which is all in the last video. You know what I mean? But, if you do anyway, well, then you can leave comment and ask question and my normal thing. So let's jump right into this. Alright, so there are three main blocks in Carpenters in this mod. Starts all off with the Carpenters block. This Carpenters block you craft like this. And then it has many uses. You can turn it by if you take 9 of these, you can turn them into collapsible blocks. You can turn them into Carpenter's daylight sensors. You can turn them into ladders, safes, stairs, hammers, garage doors, which are kind of buggy, and slopes, and pots, and hatches, and tiles, and doors, and beds, and barriers, and more, and all this awesome stuff that just keeps on going. It's a list of things. And then you can even use it as fuel, of course, because it's like any other thing of wood. And you can use these collapsible blocks as fuel, too, obviously. And there's all different crazy uses, and it's just absolutely awesome. And just, but wait. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, but they're just blocks. Why are simple blocks so awesome? Well, I'm going to tell you why they're awesome. Have you ever wished that you could make anything in Minecraft? Curbs, slopes, spheres, anything at all. Crazy things like this crazy, nonsensical, non-blocky walkway that's actually quite smooth but needs some more handiwork done on it. Yes! So, that can all now happen with Carpenter's blocks right here in your own Minecraft world just by downloading the mod and Forge, and yay, boom! Alright, well, I'm going to stop ranting now, and we're going to go right into the mod for real. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Carpenter's block because it's the first thing you make in order to do anything in this mod. So you just simply place it down, right? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. So you just quickly throw it together like a house, and you're done. Yay. And then yes, you did it. You made a house with Carpenter's blocks, but this still does not look any different from any other house. In fact, I can see through it. How is this going to protect me from zombies through the night? And it is probably not, because it's really bad. And I didn't even know how I'd get into it. It has no entrance. So let's make it a door. Yay, a door. And we have a little house here, and let's add a floor. But here's where it gets cool. What if, here we go. What if I wanted a little bit more room, but I did not want to extend this house to be any bigger? Just wanted it to be a bit more roomy, maybe. Or have some more room. I grab my hammer, just boom, right click it, boom, boom. Turning all of these right into slabs before your eyes. You just watch it form, and it's so much better. And you just look at the direction you want to hammer it, and it will just turn into a slab like that. Either way, any way you want, just the way you want it. That's a song. And it's really simple. That's it. You can do it all kinds of ways. You can flip it around, make it big, small, and block again, and whatever you want. It's your choice, of course, not my choice. Why would it be my choice? This is your thing. So that's the first thing. And all you got to do to turn it into the block you want, because this is kind of ugly, just right click it. Boom, boom, boom. And now, yes, for real, we actually have slabs in the game that were not originally in the game. So let's say, let's take a block like that. There are no such thing as gold block slabs. It doesn't exist. Boom. And ready? Oh my goodness, we have a gold slab. Now you can't put another block on top of it like that. But if you, you can't quite. It's not that advanced yet, but you could do some pretty cool things with this, like gold slabs, like seriously. And if you break it, you get everything back. It's just in creative mode, so it's a little bit buggy. That's absolutely awesome. And the same thing works for everything else, but there's a little bit more to it. So the Carpenter's blocks are the simplest of them all. And I mean, I have very poor designing skills, as I've demonstrated here. But if you really work at it, you can make some pretty cool things. This This can build you, or it can make you or break you. You can make awesome designs, or you can make it look like you were a noob and you have no idea how to build a house and it looks like dirt. Or like Patrick's house, or something weird. Like this kind of looks a little strange. It doesn't really look realistic. Now, here's another thing. It will maintain formatting unless you shift click it. So what I mean by that is if I place this right here, oh, well, clearly not. All right, well, not in this case, but if I, it'll maintain my formatting. So let's say, so like, I can't think of a good example here. I'll have to demonstrate it a bit later. This is not really working out the way I wanted it to. You know what it is? You have to do it. It has to be vertical, I think. No? All right, well, it's not doing what I wanted to do, so it's a butt nugget. So we're just going to move on, and we're going to go to the next part. So collapsible block. Seem very simple, right? Normal blocks, kind of ugly, though. You can take your hammer, and you can look at certain parts you want to hammer in, and just left-click, and it'll just collapse down like that. Boom, and now we have this little volcano under the ground. Yeah, and you right-click to bring it up, and you just left-click the spots you want to bring down, right-click the spots you want to go up. So if we want this corner to be down a little bit, maybe have it be like a diagonal passage kind of thing, we just bring that down like that, and now it looks absolutely weird. Totally weird. And, you know, you just right-click it with the block you want, and look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is true art. True art. And then, you know what, let's even make it multicolored. How about this? Oh yeah, this looks awesome. Look at this random house in the middle of nowhere that looks derpy and all messed up. It's like a block and it's not even finished. Oh my goodness, Dan, how could you forget to do that? And it looks beautiful. And then let's say we want some more designs because this is boring. Boom, boom, boom. And now it's a brick house that wasn't originally brick. Look, and it's all messed up. It looks like an iron brick house. It's insane. And if I click it again, we can get all different designs. It's kind of hard to see with this one, but all kinds of things. It like completely enhances the way things will look. And what I meant by maintaining formatting is, let's say we want this to be like this. If you right-click again, instead of having to do the entire cycle again and going back through, because this is first, and right-click it again and get here, and it'll just work. And left-click is backwards. But no matter what I do, even if I'm left-clicking right now, it will just maintain the formatting, and I won't have to worry about having to click a bajillion times. But personally, I think the brick looks the best, especially for something as stupid as this, but it's small, it works, it's good. So I like it, and there's random gold in places. All right, let's just put random. Let's make, yeah, all right, so there's also gold plating. You can like put on plating of kinds over things. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This house just looks awesome. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so now that we're done with that, we're going to go on to the wedge slope. So, for some reason, me, because I'm me, and I'm, see, there you go, another maintaining formatting. Oh, and it didn't work, so never mind. If you want to get rid of these, they're kind of annoying. Kind of have to like build over them or just destroy the entire block. I think in survival it's a little bit different, but you know, what are you gonna do? So the prism wedge slope or whatever you want to do it, you just hold down the shift button and you use the scroller, and you'll actually switch between all different crazy kinds of tools. And we're gonna do I'm gonna do my best to design a house that looks, you know, a little bit normal. So what I'm gonna do is this, and we're not gonna do every single side because that just wouldn't be professional enough. So we're gonna put on some. We need to put in some of these guys. Make it look a little like you can at least live in it. That doesn't look right, does it? No, I think what we'll do is put that up here. That looks better, yeah. So we'll put it. So now the half slabs so messed up. I think the guy programmed it backwards. Silly programmer, dude, you did it backwards. All right, so let's go here and let's place them back. All right, it looks a little bit more realistic. In a way, you know, still not the best, but what we can do, if say we want some wood here, the beauty of this is we can just grab out, let's say we want spruce. You just put it, boom, like that, and now it looks normal-ish. So you didn't have to completely redo the entire thing, and we can just make this a solid block. Boom! Look at that. It looks perfect. It looks normal, and no one would ever guess that anything was wrong with you unless there is nothing wrong with you. But I know there's certainly something wrong with me, so, yeah. I'm normal, so, anyway, all right, so let's keep designing this. All right, so now we're going to want to connect these two. So that doesn't look right. I'm very bad at this, aren't I? So if you do it, it will automatically change to, look right. Like, it'll shift it unless you want to do it manually and just shift through these like that. But there's all different kinds of designs. Here, this looks kind of neat, doesn't it? Right there. Like, inwards. So you can play around with this, and you can actually come out with some pretty cool things I've found. I've done all kinds of crazy things. In fact, I made really cool thing in my factory way over there, which I am going to be putting in another video. I want to do my tour of that separate, and it's going to be every single mod that I have in this little mod pack that I created in there. And every time I add a mod, I'm going to have to do a review on it and put it there. That's the deal I'm making. But this house is starting to come together. It kind of looks a little strange. It looks a little, unique and more unique, and like no one likes me, and I'm alone, and and I'm a virgin for life that lives in this little house here, and it's all weird, and But we're all different, right? Or is it just me? Is it me again? Or okay. Well, let's just okay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm no longer a weirdo. I just went and, died a few times and came back, and now I'm better. Yay. So, this house is starting to look pretty cool, especially with especially, that's not even a word, with the random splotches of yellow all over the place. Yay. My new home. And what is a home without a door? We need a door. So let's get a door, a carpenter's door. Ignore the other random doors. There, you don't see anything. There's nothing there at all. Just ignore them. Carpenter's door. Yay. Put it down. So just like any other door, or any other carpenter's door, I guess, you just, simple, and you can put in the patterns. You would never know I'm there, but I guess it does mean that stalkers can, peer through, and I wouldn't even know, I guess. But look, it's not even there. No one would know. No one knows it's invisible. But it's still a door. See? It opens and closes. And now we're going to need a lever. We need a camo lever. So we had a carpenter's lever. Put it down right here, and we're going to do the same exact thing. Boom. No one knows. We can change the design right back to the, yep, alright, there. And that does not, I don't think you can, oh, okay, so that's what you do with that. That's cool. Oh, shit, you can invert it. Oh, that's even cooler. I didn't know you could do that. Learn something new every day. Alright, and now I just lost my train of thought, so let's come back to this. Alright, yay. Alright, so we're back here again, and we're going to need a bed, because you have to have some place to sleep. So carpenter's bed, and let's randomly place it right somewhere where I can place this. I can't even place it on these random spikes of death, so I'll just destroy these two. And let's replace these with regular carpenter's blocks, and do this, and oh, I didn't chisel these. Alright, well, I'm going to chisel them. Chisel. Heh, that's a funny word. Chisel. Chisel. And let's place down a bed, and give it, oh, that's not what I wanted. And now I'm outside. Alright, so this is kind of a very weird house, I guess. Yeah. Oh, so we can design it now. It's cool. So, let's give it the brick design. Ooh, oh, that's pretty cool now, so we can change colors. I like the snow one, the snowflake one. I'm gonna go this way. Does it just go backwards? Yeah, it goes backwards. I think this matches our current theme. So, let's change these. Oh, see, it looks all messed up now, because it's all Kirby and weird and messed up like me and my mom. Well, I didn't say that. Alright, well, anyway, this really looks like a house of someone who has OCD a little bit, except for the random splotches of gold on the outside. Well, stare at my beautiful home. I live here now. Yay, because I don't have a house in my factory, and I'm bored. So, yay, we got it, and we did it, and I'm happy now, and I'm awesome. Yay. Good. So, I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions at all, just ask them. Feel free to ask them anything. Constructive criticism, whatever it is, just say it. Say it. Say it, or else. Or else I'll unsubscribe to you. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Alright, well, subscribe, like, and comment, please. I must have comment. Must have comment. You must comment to me. Comment to me. comment to me. Or else. Alright, now I'm just kidding. I have a little bit too much energy, don't I? Alright, well, have a good night, guys. Have a good day. Watch some of my other videos, and I'm going to go jump in a pile of poop, and see you in my next video. It doesn't really feel like poop. It feels like water, but I guess it's the same thing, I think.